You've been told to save for decades, invest wisely, and hope for a peaceful retirement. But what if the golden years you were promised are being eaten alive by inflation, outrageous healthcare bills, and the weight of a system that no longer serves you? In 2025, retirement isn't about slowing down, it's about breaking free. And somewhere on this planet, there's a place where your money stretches, the sun shines brighter, and the stress finally melts away. But which country gives you all three? Affordable lifestyle, easy visa, and healthcare you can actually trust. Stick around, because the last destination on this list is one nobody talks about, but might be your perfect fit. Let's begin. James and Carol were the definition of did everything right. He was a firefighter. She taught third grade. They saved diligently, paid off their mortgage, and waited for that moment. Retirement. But in 2024, something shifted. The prices, the politics, the panic. They realized their pension barely covered essentials, let alone the life they'd dreamed of. One night, over a simple dinner, Carol said, "What if we just left?" They laughed. But the next morning, they searched best places to retire outside the US. 2 months later, they were in a country they'd barely heard of. And life changed. We'll tell you where they landed soon. But first, why are more Americans walking away? It's not just wanderlust, it's survival. Rising rents, unbearable healthcare costs, streets that no longer feel safe. And worse, a future that looks smaller every year. But what if it doesn't have to? What if your dollar could go 3 times as far? What if your blood pressure meds didn't cost $400, but $4? What if your biggest decision was beach or mountains? Thousands are finding out. Now it's your turn. Let's go deeper. 1. Portugal. The country where time slows down and your money stretches. The D7 passive income visa is still one of the easiest in Europe. A couple can live comfortably on $2,000 per month in Tavira, Braga, or even Porto. Healthcare is either free or deeply subsidized. Under SNS, English is widely spoken in expat areas. The culture, calm, safe, warm, generous. This isn't just affordable, it's transformative. And for many, it feels like Europe as it was meant to be. Human-sized, soulful, and shockingly livable. But what if you crave more intensity? 2. Thailand. If Portugal is serenity, Thailand is vibrant, colorful chaos in the best way. And for budget-conscious retirees, it's heaven. Chiang Mai. Rent a modern condo for $400 a month, daily meals. $1 street food that rivals gourmet restaurants. Healthcare. World-class, English-speaking, and 90% cheaper than the US retirement visa. Easy, fast, and renewable. You want value? You want stimulation? You want a fresh adventure every morning? Thailand delivers. But what if you want that Mediterranean rhythm and just a little more flair? The 3. Spain. Spain is where you go to fall back in love with life. Late night tapas, Mediterranean air, siestas that actually matter. The non-lucrative visa still works for most US retirees. Healthcare rivals anywhere in the world and costs a fraction. Cities like Valencia, Malaga, Alicante, and Granada offer beach living without beachfront prices. Here's the surprise. You don't need fluent Spanish. You need curiosity, kindness, and maybe a good translation app. Because the community, it finds you. But some want even closer ties to the Americas. All 4. Panama just keeps rising. And in 2025, it may be the most underrated country in the Americas for retirees. The Pensionado visa is legendary, designed just for retirees. You get discounts on airfare, medical care, entertainment, restaurants, and more. Boquete and Coronado are tropical, but not touristy. The hospitals in Panama City are exceptional. You can live on $1,500, $2,000 a month, and feel rich. It's not just affordable, it's empowering. Number 5. Dominican Republic. This one surprises most people, but the DR is the Caribbean's best-kept secret. Until now, visa programs are simple, and you can gain residency fast. Beachfront rentals for $800 a month, real. Expats are growing in places like Las Terrenas, Sosua, and Cabarete. Healthcare is modern, English-speaking, and a fraction of US costs. Want palm trees without panic? This might be your place. 6. Mexico. Now back to James and Carol. They chose San Miguel de Allende, and their lives were never the same. safe streets, stunning architecture $2 tacos that taste like heaven, a private hospital 2 blocks from their home, Mexico offers, a clear visa path, a huge expat community, culture, music, color, and life, from Merida to Oaxaca to Lake Chapala. The options are vast. And yes, you'll need to adjust, but you'll also come alive. Because this isn't retirement, it's rebirth. Closing truths. This isn't about escape, it's about choice. You've spent your life playing by the rules. Now it's your turn to live on your terms. Retirement abroad isn't just possible, it's happening. To thousands. To people like you. And maybe, just maybe, it's your turn next. So, where will you go? Comment below. Tell us what destination calls to your soul. And if this sparked your imagination, hit subscribe. We're just getting started.